Sorry about that. I'm back. I had somebody knock at the door, so I had to go get it. There's nothing I can do. But anyways, it's 6:20. The game started at 7 o'clock, so I still have 40 minutes. But I'll be done in the next 10 minutes. I already finished. I did part one. So if you really do feel like you want to check that out, go to YouTube.or/ Breathing in Fire. Breathe in Fire. Fire with the E, with a 3 at the E. But Breathe in Fire. 3E. Yeah. It's hard to explain. They wouldn't let me get Breathe in Fire. And I tried 20 other names, they wouldn't let it go. But anyways, off that. Anyways, back to the draft. So, I explained why I picked George Hill the first time. He's an all-star. You know, I loved him when he played for Indiana. You know, he went to Utah. Utah's middle of the road, but Utah's a good up-and-coming team. You know, Gordon Hayward and him, they're not bad. But anyway, so let's go to shot guard. Shot guard really doesn't have a lot. In these series, there's not really a bunch. Dwayne Wade's always a safe bet. If Avery Bradley shows up how he did last game, my God, he could be a good 5'9". JJ Redick's always my go-to. I love JJ Redick. I've loved him since Duke. So he's been my top player for a while now. But my favorite person in this game, Utah LA Clippers. Ingles. I said it in the first part. I love Joe Ingles. He is a hustler. You know, I don't think Utah's going to beat Clippers, but I think they're going to give them another run. And also picking at 4-1, and like I said, I like to pick the top 5 low because it makes it a lot easier. On the low end, Middleton's always a good go-to. Middleton was good. He's hit or miss because if Giannis doesn't play like a team player, like a good team player, it's hard to go with him. Crowder showed up, you know, and he's playing against Butler, so it's kind of iffy. Butler's turned more offensive. He was a good defensive one a couple years ago, but he's sliding towards offense now, so it's not really great. Joe Johnson, he's everybody's, you know, saving grace right now because his game winner. But I don't really want to keep going Utah. I know it's a bad way to bet. Gordon Hayward's probably one of the top players on their team. It's a bad way, but I just do not want to keep going Utah because I don't think Utah's going to win this game. I think, like I said, I think they'll give them a run, but I don't think they're going to win it. And if I was going to go with the Clippers, I would pick Danny. No, he's who is it? It's Crawford. Crawford's got to be the. Oh, they got Crawford as designated shot guard. See, that sucks. They should put Crawford as a small forward because he's going to come in as it, but that's whatever. So anyways, out of all this, if I'm going to pick, because like I said, people love to ask me what I pick and how I pick it and why I picked it. Out of all this, it's going to sound weird, but I'm going to go with Carroll. DeMarre Carroll has an opportunity. Look, I'll show you Carroll return. Well, this hasn't been updated since the playoffs, so that's not really a good place to go. So that's why you would come here. God, Carroll moves too much. See, NBA right now is not giving you very, very good stats. Either that or I'm in the wrong spot for it. But aside from that, I don't really want to keep. I don't want to go through my stats while I'm trying to stream. While I'm trying to upload this. So, anyways, for power forward, we'll go next one. We'll just get off that. I love Ibaka. Ibaka is probably my favorite on the field. You know, big man. Just his thing. But I'm going to have to pick favors here. Wait, can I get Griffin here? Yes. So look, Derek Favors. Who was it? Gobert. Yeah, Rudy Gobert got hurt last game. You know, he's a big centerpiece. Derek Favors came in. Derek Favors is okay. See, it's hard because sometimes they'll duel some of these players, and you don't want to put them on because if you get more value if you put them on their off one, especially if nobody's commanding that slot like a shot guard. If there's nobody in shot guard, if let's say if they would have put Joe Johnson, they gave him / shot guard, he would be in mine. It would be no Joe Ingles. It would be Joe Johnson. So, but they just didn't do it. So, anyways, when I come here, I love Meritic. Meritic's cheap. Let's go with Meritic. He might not win it, but he's definitely going to give you some pointers. And see, look, now, with these people, because 4934163, my average is 8K. So my bottom three can literally be 8.5, and I'll still be good. Because, look at that. Blake Griffin is less than my average because of what I've picked. Who wouldn't pick Blake Griffin? So, let's go to, now this is universal, see, so now you get kind of wary, because now you got to figure out, who do you think, in the bottom three, who do you think is gonna rise above and set it on fire? You know, Chris Paul's always, he's assist man, you know, if he scores, but I'm not so sure that Utah's young, and Utah is a defensive-minded team, so Utah will play with you. I'm not sure if Chris Paul's going to have the best game he could possibly have. And Giannis, I just don't think, I think 10-3 at where he's at, I think that's putting too much value on his points. Because I just don't want to spend 10-3. Spending 10-3 would put me at 12, so that'd make my next two 6. I don't want to do that. It's a lot less than it should be. But DeRozan, Toronto's #1 player, is at my average. So we know he's going to play. You know he's going to do something. So let's just put him in. So anyways, now we're going to the Ford. I'm at 8K. I can still pick around. I can still pick things. My goal whenever I do this kind of thing, when I pick the top 5 as low value, when I pick the bottom 3, is to have my bottom 4 at least hit 40, 40, 40, 40. You got to figure. That's 160. So if I can pull 20, 20, 20, 20, that's 240. So all it takes is one of these guys to have an exceptional game, a good game. Every one of these guys has opportunity. You know, DeMar Carroll has a chance to really fuck me over, which, let's be real, he probably could. Meritic that has an off shooting night, he's not going to get much because he's not going to sit on there. He might rebound, but I doubt it. So anyways, when I get to this spot, earlier I said I didn't want to pick Utah, the top 3, Utah. If I pick favors, that gives me Giannis. And I think that's how I'm going to do it for this one. I'll do one more, and I'm going to do it in a fast fashion, because I'm going to do it in 3 minutes. So by 6:30, this one will be done. This contest is full. See? Dang. It happens. They just entered me in something else, which is fine. I don't really care what they enter me. As long as it's for money and I can win money, that's it. That's the whole reason people play this. It's to win money. It's that one-off chance. See, this has a better odds to me than playing the lottery. See, 31 minutes again. So it entered me in. Okay, that's not a bad one to enter. 7.5. I'd rather it enter in a bigger one. It's got 164 people. See, this one might merge. Because it says 17K. There's no. Oh, that's Wednesday. Never mind. So, anyways, we're going to do again. I'm going to do one more. And I'm going to show you. I'm not going to show you. I'm going to tell you. I'm just going to talk to you. I'm going to talk to you how I talk to myself so you can see what's going through my head. All right. Since I've already done one and I already have players that I've picked for certain spots, I'm going to go against that. But now I just want to pick people who I personally like. You know, may not be good. They may not even really do anything. You know, some of them are hit or miss. But I like to believe that I'll be able to pull this one out. Gotta have Ingles. I said I love the guy, and I'm going to stay with that. You know, he might let me down. He does. Happens. It's life. I'm not putting everything on him, but I'm definitely... See, and that's one thing you do. If you do 2, and you have the same people in 2, or let's say you get 2 of the same people in 2 of your things, make a third one. Just to spend another $1. And don't put those people in it. Keep 2 random people who you don't even think is going to do good, because I've won money doing that. You know, I'm so confident. Like, let's see. Well, hold on. I'll show you in a second. I'll talk to you about it. Give me a second. See, like Meritic. I want to go with Meritic. Olenek could be fucking awesome. So I'm going to pick Olenek. Because I'm not sure how good Olenek is. And I'll pick IT. We'll go IT. I got IT and his boy. So if Boston wins, I'm good. Milwaukee, maybe. Utah. See, I'm putting in... I'm hoping there's going to be a game between Utah and the Clippers. Very well may not be, but we'll see. Like, I'm going to show you. before I end this, because I'm already done. You know, I kind of gave you a walkthrough. You know, so I put who do I have to say? Favors, because the only reason I put Favors in both is because Gobert's out. If Gobert was not, Favors wouldn't be in both. But Favors is a decent guy. He's not up to Gobert's standard by any means, but he's decent, and he can definitely play. Let me see who else. Ingles. I just love the guy. You know, if Ingles lets me down, Ingles lets me down. That's just all there is to it. I'm surprised they didn't pick Mirotic in both. Griffin, come on. He's a no-brainer. DeRozan, no-brainer. You know, and like this one, the first one that I did for you guys has a very good chance. If Carroll screws me over, that's the only chance that I'll lose on this one. But anyways, like I was saying, if you pick J.R. fucking Smith last night, okay, J.R. Smith's decent player, you know, especially for them. He's their shot guard. He's their dedicated shot guard, you know, so he's good. And he plays with them, plays well with LeBron and Kyrie. So anyways, he likes to shoot three-pointers. He's decent. He gets hurt. I don't know if he got hurt, if he didn't produce, and they just sat him. What happened? For whatever reason, he got me 3 points. So he lost. He didn't lose me this one. This one actually won me $2. This is a daily dollar. I got $2. But he lost me this one. This one, Monte Ellis. See, this is the one I'm talking to you about. The middle of the road. Like, this one's mostly middle of the road. LeBron, can't really do anything. Kyrie. LeBron and Kyrie are my money ones. And everybody else is kind of cheap. Parker's cheap. Ellis is cheap. LaMarcus Aldridge, for whatever reason, they have him at 6K, which just blows my mind because he's such a good player. Tristan Thompson, you know, they got him at like 3.9. I'm betting on Tristan Thompson. It's going to sound weird, but I'm betting on him because he's getting something from fucking Khloe Kardashian. So, lucky guy, he's got to play outside his fucking mind. With that ass in your... Anyways, I get off that. But anyways, yeah, like I said, J.R. Smith screwed me. So, out of both of these, he let me down. And this one was middle of the road. See, so that wasn't the best of ways to do it, but it definitely worked. Like I said, I put $5 in. It's the bare minimum, and I put that in day one, and I bet probably $3 a day. You know, every day I bet about $3. You know, and now I was at 9 before I did this. My whole goal, if I'm lucky, by the end of the NBA playoffs, because DraftKings I think stops at the. I think they stop at the championship. I'm sure you can. I think you might be able to get the finals. It depends how they play it. If they play them 2 on one day, you'll get them. If they don't, then maybe not. There's only a couple, like golf. You can bet on golf. Golf's like a week long, so you'll bet golf on like a Thursday, and it won't finish until a Saturday or like a Sunday. So sometimes DraftKings will let it go another day. I don't think it's going to work like that for the playoffs. It could, but like it didn't last year. And to be honest with you, I've been betting DraftKings for about the last 5 years. You know, I like I said, I make enough to play, and I make enough to keep playing. So if I had to guess how much I put into DraftKings, because it's a loser's game, house always wins. So I probably put maybe $200 total in 5 years. That's not bad, you know, especially because you know sometimes you'll get pissed off, and you like I'll go for the $1 million maker in NFL. I'll put like 2 of my lineups in NFL maker. That's $50. You know, so next thing you know, I lose both of those. Jesus. NFL can really piss you off. Like, let's say the one game I picked Julio Jones, Matt Ryan had a love affair with Mohamed Sanu. Oh, God damn it. That made me so mad. Like a couple games before, he was catching like 10 catches, like 120 yards, touchdown here, touchdown there, you know. And then I pick him. He gets like 6 catches, 60 yards. That's not good when you're spending $8K, $9K on Julio Jones. But anyways, I will definitely do another one whenever the NFL comes back. So this is just my NBA playoff one. You know, I've been betting NBA all year. Hit or miss. NBA during the season is a little bit different because the players are so spread out. If you literally like in the NBA finals or in the NBA playoffs, I don't have to pick the best players. You know, I can have some sort of mix of their number of their starting players and then some bench player that comes out and does amazing. You know, on the regular season, it doesn't work like that. Like literally, you have to pick the best players, or you have to be in those cities so you know who's hurt, who's not playing right, who's a good player. Because the local news will be the best thing for you. That's why I subscribe to some. I don't subscribe to a lot of cities, but I got like a couple. Miami. I live in Florida, so Miami, Orlando. You know, I do Jacksonville, the cinnamon rolls. the Gators. You know, I follow some cities, Gainesville. I mean, but going out, not really. The Lakers. I love Kobe. Always been a Kobe fan. But the Lakers, Westbrook. You know, I do Oklahoma. But that's about it. I really don't try to follow the cities. You know, that's the best way to do it. Like I have a friend that what he does is he has this app. This app has like well one thing he has on his Twitter. So he follows all the NBA teams on his Twitter, and then he has this app that has like local news networks. And when an NBA team or NBA player is mentioned in this, it'll flag him. So it'll send the article to him. So he'll sit there and read the articles. You know, and he may have 50 different articles in an hour, just because they're sending whatever about that player to him. So he'll see like, oh, so and so, you know, stepped on his toe wrong. So and so, you know, twisted his ankle. You know, he's gonna play, but he twisted his ankle, and that shit affects you. That really does. Like you get the guy, oh, who was it? He had a hurt wrist. I mean, I made a wild decision and I actually played him. That was probably the best thing. I think he made like 35 points that game. I forgot who it was. But he was like, oh, they're like because I follow, like I said, I follow sites, and some of them are DraftKings, you know, DraftKings stat sites. They definitely try to help you. It was like, oh, don't put him in, don't put him in, don't put him in. I made $1 lineup, put him in. Best thing I could have done. Because I think I came in second. I got like $60, something like that. It wasn't bad. I mean, like I said, it's a lot of hit or miss. And this, you're playing literally against people who are sitting in a room, and they have charts on their walls, and they have players. They I mean, it's not just me and you, the people watching this. It's me, this guy, this guy, this guy. He has different knowledge about that team than I do, but I have better knowledge about this than he does. But he can tell me how this GM doesn't like this player. Well, I didn't know that. This player's a great player, but the GM doesn't like him, so the GM may only play him 30 minutes. You know, so your bench guy may get 20. You know, that's insane. But so sometimes it's hit or miss. It's never the same. They're never the same. But they're always so damn fun. But this will literally, and it has already a couple times, make you hate the sport. NFL, I was the biggest fan growing up. I always loved NFL. The second I started betting on the NFL, I absolutely hated it. When you see, prime example, you see Andy Dalton. Okay, AJ Green was in my fantasy league, so I put AJ Green in probably the majority of my DraftKings. So anyways, you see them, they're top 1, 2, you know, I fling it to you. Okay, well, Eifert's hurt, no problem. So he's killing AJ Green the first couple games. Eifert comes back. Bro, AJ Green, his draft stock went from top tier to middle. So at that point, I traded him. And that was it. You know, I just wasn't going to keep trying to go back and forth. And see, this will be my middle of the road one. Sometimes it's beneficial to put them all middle of the road. It really doesn't go against you. I mean, it's definitely worth a... Ooh, Rondo's always good. See, but Rondo has Wade. My problem with Wade is Wade's so fucking hit or miss. Like he'll have a game where he'll have 24 points, 6 rebounds, and 6 assists. And then he'll have the next game where he has 18 points and 2 rebounds. And 4 assists. You know, that's a big difference. When you're talking about 20 points compared to 35, that's a big difference. That makes or breaks you in this. So we'll go Bradley again, just because I'm trying to keep it low here. We'll go Griffin, and then 6-3. We'll just sell out whoever we got. Damn. 18. At least we got an update. Ankle went through morning. Shoot around and expected to play against the Bucks, but the Raptors are efficient. Game time decision. That means he'll still play. But that doesn't mean that I'm going to like him. So I'm going to go with Valanciunas. See, now look. When I go middle of the road and I come to this point where I have a remaining salary, 900, that's a lot. You don't want to. And I picked Favors in a couple of them. Let's see who we can get. Oh, fuck, that's Ibaka. Okay, we're not going to go with Favors. So Favors is staying. Favors made a home. Let's see. Jordan? Ha! That's great. See, that doesn't work like that usually. But that's not bad. So we're just going to send that through, and I'm done. And that's it. That is how I draft. There is...
Believe it or not, there is a lot that plays into it. This is a small sample size. This is me trying to give you the straight gist of it. Doesn't always work right. I mean, in 9 out of 10, you might not make money. You know, that's the whole reason you play this, is to absolutely make money. That's why everybody wants to play it. And these FPPG fantasy, you don't really want to follow that too much because every game is different. Like every game, the only people that you can literally absolutely play every time and guarantee you're going to hit something, I won't even say Westbrook, because Westbrook is up and fucking down. He can put 35 up every week. Don't get me wrong, but Harden will put up 60 every week. I think Westbrook deserves the MVP. Don't get me wrong, but Harden is a better player to pick, better team. But LeBron, another one, every time. Kevin Durant, every time. It's even his team. I mean, Kevin Durant's on Golden State, the best fucking team. The team that's probably going to win it. But anyway, so like Steph Curry, he's hit or miss sometimes. Since Kevin Durant has joined Golden State, don't pick Klay Thompson. Klay Thompson's only good whenever Kevin Durant's sitting down. I think he's kind of like intimidated by him on the field, on the court. I'm not sure, but that's what it feels like. But so I put it. I'm giving you the kind of the gist of it, you know. And I'd like for you to let me know if you have any updates and any kind of insight that would help me, or anything that you know that I don't, or any sites. If you have any black sites that you go to get your stats, or that you need that you go to help you and inform your draft, let me know. Put them in the chat. Put them in the comments. You know, I'd really love to read them. I'd check them out. I even subscribe to them. You know, that's just what I do. I always follow sports. So if you have a difference of opinion, please let me know. I'm always down to check it out. But with that being said, I'm going to have to sign off. The game's going to start in 20 minutes. I'm going to go get something to eat. And I'm going to catch you on the winner's bracket.